global famous game announced to stop working. When everyone was frantically selling their equipment, I sold my house and borrowed money to fund the game. Everyone laughs at me for being stupid, but only I know. At the moment the game officially stopped working, the world will change. Bosses in the game will appear in the real world. And those who retain the character, they will all inherit abilities in the game. Past life, for survival, I have to sell equipment and gold at a low price. Finally, in the end of the world, I can't even live 2.5 days. 15. Before I die, I pressed one last phone call, calling my companion for many years in the game. After saying goodbye, I slowly closed my eyes. When I opened my eyes again, then I found myself going back to the time before the game stopped working. 22. Moreover, I am still talking to Lumongdao. Farewell to what? It's just that the game stops working, isn't it? If we can't play this game, so let's play another. Seeing a familiar scene before my eyes, I unconsciously look at the date on my phone. Year 2150. Did the game scene invade reality? Is it all a dream? So I decided to ask. I'm about to sell my account. How about you? I don't sell. There are so many of my memories in here. As expected, Lumongdao still answered the same. At this point, I admit I'm really through space. But Lumongdao is a bit depressed. For her, this game is not only just a game, but also a pretty memory. Now she hears that I refuse to go to the end with her. Of course, in her heart, she really sad and feels empty. But when the monster comes, Lumongdao inherits the character's ability. Still running to save me first. Unfortunately, I still can't survive. But now I'm alive again. Of course, I want to continue to strive with her. So I comforted her. Not only do I not sell accounts, but also I can play till the end with you. Extras that we've never played. In-game scenes we've never been to. I want to take you to explore once. After talking for a while, I hung up the phone and opened the in-game forum. As expected, it's full of curse words to the game publisher, and a lot of post-selling equipment. The price of gold drops like white cabbage, from 1:1 ratio reduced to 1000:1. But I know now there's no need to rush to take it in, because the price will continue to decrease then. I keep scrolling through the post. Suddenly eyes light up. Truong Fong then of the Magician 12. Only the entire server reduced to 600,000. This is the max level mage equipment set. The character I play in the game is also a mage. Just about to press buy, suddenly realized that I can't afford it. I gritted my teeth and made up my mind. Tomorrow, I'm going to sell my house. The game will invade reality anyway. Even if there's a tall building, it still turns into a pile of dung. So I immediately went to find a broker. Heard he wants to sell his house in the school district. Immediately a few families inquired. Finally come up with a price that I agree with. 300 million. But we still have to make some kind of contract. The fastest also have to wait until tomorrow to complete the transaction. I'm not impatient either, because I still have a lot of things to do. The first thing is borrow money. Anyway, when the game comes, old man Mao isn't even worth a dime. After a home mortgage, I have more than 100,000 cash. But it's still not enough. I'm looking for some loan sharks again. Mortgage again and get 160,000. Once done, I called my classmate Truong Xian Lam. His occupation in the game is merchant. He also relies on this game. Just 2.5 years. He himself has accumulated more than 1,000 billion. But this game's release almost made him bankrupt. I'm not taking risks, I'm telling the truth. Can you prepare 100 billion gold? Based on current market price, I can buy all of it for you. Truong Xian Lam did not understand after listening to it. Doesn't everyone want their money back now? Why do you still want to buy more? Of course I won't say the actual situation. So I lied that I wanted to experience a new sensation. Take the CP in the game to see the sights. Truong Xian Lam was immediately happy after listening to it. Bro, you are such an emotional person. I will take this chance. Let him collect a mage item for me. There are also some rare skins and pets. Collecting equipment is Truong Xian Lam's forte. He agreed confidently. A few hours later, I received the equipment he sent in the mail. This is the strongest mage equipment in the game at the moment. I pay with satisfaction. It's already too late after finishing work. When I'm online, Lumongdao immediately sent a message of resentment. Do you feel that this game has no meaning? If you really don't want to play, let's go play another game. I will play with you. We've known each other for 2.5 years. Even though we're still just getting to know each other online. But in general, I still feel. It seems that Lumongdao knows me inside. I just don't think too much. The first is to enable equipment sharing. Then grant permission to Lumongdao. After she saw the furniture inside, she was terrified and said, Why do you have the equipment of the moon god, the top gear of the pastor? I smiled softly. I prepare it for you. We will knock out the Song Tam Ho and go to Tiankang map. Lu Mongdao was shocked after hearing this. This is equipment worth more than 100,000 million. She suddenly felt a little moved. She seemed to have guessed something, so she spoke up. This is my dream. I can't let you spend money alone to buy it. I have some pocket money left, so I'll give it all to you. 1 second later, the notification to receive money on my phone rang. I opened it and saw 600 million. I was dumbfounded for a long time before replying. It's just pocket money, but it's hundreds of millions. What kind of family is this? It's just because I thought before I came back to life. At that time, Lu Menjao impatiently wanted to save me. Seems to have been swept away by a level 90 boss. And she's just a priest. This means that Lu Menjao's equipment is very perverted. Lu Mongdao's 2 hands against her hips. Looks a bit angry. In the future, what do you spend in the game? Then I also want to pay half. If it's not enough, you must tell me. Hear these words. I won't say anything more. Because I'm really short of money. Taking advantage of the game's huge price drop. Make sure to stock up as much as possible. Even I don't need it in the future. It can also become an advantage for ease of trading. After that, me and Lu Mongdao started to combine pet eggs. In this game, pets are extremely powerful fighting companions. But I must choose a grade pet that matches the character of the master. But now, in my hands, I only have 1,000 blue pet eggs. Based on the nature of this game, surely I can't combine rare pets. So I combined the pets on the one side. On the other side, asked Shuang Xian Lam to continue collecting pet eggs. I intend to get at least one sublime pet. For me and Lu Mongdao to strengthen our strength. 10 minutes later, Lu Mongdao expressed that I can start combining in the team channel. I nod slightly. We each opened one. If it's the former, then this is something worth 500,000. But now it's only worth a small table. So I opened it directly without any pressure. A dazzling light appeared. A voice of a monster came. The appearance is quite cute. A young sword dragon with a series of fan-shaped spikes growing on its back. This is a pet with extremely high defense ability. He's fine though. But the quality is just perfection. Looks like there's no hope of getting something good all at once. Lu Mongdao smiles again. I think this pet is very good. See how cute it is. Seeing that, I gave it to her directly. I can't use a pet like this young sword dragon. Lu Mongdao did not refuse. Then I'll open another one for you. Soon there was a glowing egg. Exploding aura on the square. Immediately attractive to many people. I even got message to join the team. But the message was immediately revoked. I immediately reacted. I got caught by a digger. In reality, there are laws and regulations. But not in the game. Some people have dark insides. After entering the game, making fun of killing people to get equipment. When the game invades reality, they are the malignant tumor of the world. Even though I'm not the Holy Mother, but I have no sympathy for these people. So I silently made up my mind. They'd better not make fun of me. Otherwise, I will definitely chase them to the end. The bright light is over. Lu Mongdao jumped up excitedly. It turns out that she can unlock the legendary qualities of Chu Bird. The 2 4-way growth indicators are both SSS. Even I'm afraid of being dumbfounded. Chu Ju is a combination of Chu Tuok and Phoenix. Mostly, it also has 3 gifted skills on top level. Nam Min Li Hoa. World. Nirvana Rebirth. This Chu Ju is definitely considered the ultimate combination pet. But Lu Mongdao gave it to me without hesitation. In the future, you will be in charge of fighting monsters. I'm in charge of supporting you against monsters and increasing your blood. I also don't refuse. Because Chu Ju is a fire mage type pet. After I confirm, world announcements also appear. Congratulations to player Lamchung Then Hai. Receive a pet with mythological qualities unique to the entire server. This message just appeared. The world channel is usually quiet. In an instant, it's like a broken nest. Tease all satire. The game is about to stop working, but there are some guys wasting too much money. I'm too lazy to care about them. Because I was caught by a few people. The reason is because the game website announced today. At the last time when the game stops working. Level cap is open to level 120. There are many landowners who want to win the title of killing for the first time in the new version. I just got Chu Ju, so I became a piece of cake in their eyes. Right now, Truong Xian Lam sent me a bunch of things again. There is a set of 100 level pastor equipment. With lots of addendums and enhancement stones. There is also a method of preparing reagents. These are all very important. Because my sidekick is Fu Luke Master. Lu Mongdao is Medicine Master. Truong Xian Lam also brought a shocking news. Someone is selling divine beast knitting. I instantly got excited. This thing can increase the pet's attribute permanently. Moreover, it can also help pets realize skills. Hearing that the seller only took 2 million for 4 knits, I immediately agreed. This price is unthinkable if the game hasn't stopped working. After that, I exchanged pastoral equipment for Lu Mongjiao. Then I want to take her to see the Heavenly Palace. Lu Mongdao is very excited after listening to it. Come with me to Heavenly Palace is still her dream in the game. We just sent the message. As a result, those diggers followed me again. Just when I wanted to get rid of them, Truong Xian Lam sent a private message. Got the 12 staff. I'm so happy. This time, there are 5 items of equipment for the Magic God Cup. The object that Truong Xian Lam sent next makes me shiver even more. The storage ring has the space to hold 1,000 items. This is not only effective in games, but after the game descends to the real world. Definitely the highest level props. Just when I can't stop shopping here, the largest online game company Hoa Ha hold a secret summit. Old men wearing glasses asked, determining the energy of the spirit stone. Can only paddle until April 28th. A scientific research staff answers. That's right. Boss. We've thought of all means. Spirit stone. That year it intercepted the magic rock from space. It's time for the oil to run out and the lights to go out. Turns out it was because of that rock. Newborn game New World. In the game, Truong Xian Lam asked if I wanted to buy more items. But this time, I decided to reject him. The most needed things are already available. And tomorrow the price will drop even more. Because game website will broadcast a new announcement. It's this announcement thoroughly pronounced the death sentence of the New World game. A few players were originally watching. They also sold out equipment and supplies without hesitation. Only then is the real cheap price. The supplies I'm buying right now are all I need, because there was a new update this afternoon. In addition to opening the top level cap, there is also an extra version completely new. This time I have to lead Lu Mongdao to win the first kill title. The reward for the first kill is also very generous. I exchange the space ring, then put all the enhancement stones in. Going to the fairy camp with Lu Mongdao. Find the NPC who is in charge of forging Dao Sword Tu. NPC said, adventurers. Equipment enhancement is at risk of failure. If unable to strengthen to 15 or more, there is also a risk of damage and destruction. I cover my mouth and laugh. Direct enhancement of the strengthening starting material. Soon this side was radiating aura. There's no denying that. The probability of this enhancement is heartwarming. Even Lu Mongdao can't see anymore. Strengthen with me. Maybe we can cushion the blade for each other. I nodded. Up to 15 then stop. Until then, let's go out to get some items. If we get the materials, let's continue on strengthening. When we reach max level, let's try the new version. After half an hour of continuous strengthening. In the end, all of our gear goes up 15, but not the strongest state yet. Wait until 18 to be considered as the strongest state. Until then, the original attribute will also be enhanced. I opened my property bar. Lam Chung then Hai. Representative character of the Wind Mage. Representative character of the Wind Mage. Level 100. Mana 115,800. Magic attack 57900. In the game New World. This attribute can completely enter the ranks of the strongest ranked team. I never dared to think about it before. For now, I know the person with the highest magic power is a fire mage. Seems to be a female layer. Reaching the 9 directions of terror. But I am a wind mage. It's a bit difficult to surpass a fire mage. But if I want to rise to the top in wind mage, as long as the equipment is stronger than 18. After strengthening equipment, I said to Lu Mongdao, you think we should go get the map first? Or try Tianmon first? Lu Mongdao is not impatient. Get the stuff first. We are just the two of us. It's a bit difficult to pass the subversion. I nod. This is one of the reasons why I am satisfied with Lu Mongdao. She is not only beautiful but also extremely understanding. In this game, it can be said that digging a treasure map is the way to get rich for each person. The vast majority of materials in the game, all obtained from the treasure map. The eternal glass props can even be unlocked. After using it for equipment, equipment is permanently undamaged. No matter how the enhancement fails, it won't wear out. Also in the treasure map, there are objects that I dream of. It's an anonymous job that only has a 100 millionth probability.